Alright. Can you hear me? Okay. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Okay, for the past few days, Hong Kong is really hot. We have like 35, even 36 degrees Celsius. I know Banyu is also here. You know, Banyu maybe our temperature may be higher than the one in Cambodia, Banyu. And but today, this week, after we checked the weather report for today, whole day, it was raining. Even until now, it's raining. So even we have the typhoon signal. Yeah, we have a typhoon signal. So it's like a typhoon coming to Hong Kong and nearby passing Hong Kong. And so that's we have strong wind, strong wind for the past few hours. That's why we prefer we start the call and then we try to finish it maybe earlier so that I don't know, maybe there's something issues related to electricity or some other things, because yeah, it has been a while for us to have this kind of strong weather condition. I think it's also happy around everywhere, right? So we have flooding basically everywhere. China, Japan, Philippines, a lot of places are having flooding, extreme weather. The sea is changing the color, plastic waste everywhere, right? So I know a lot of things changing right now, especially because we stay home a lot. So the news, they have to find more news for us. So I have some my concept or my belief that I want to share with you is that if you are the one who really love reading about a lot of news, you have to have a strong mindset. Because most of you don't understand the business model behind news company, the media company. They want to get your attention. They want to get your attention. So they have to have some news that trigger your emotion. And what trigger the most of emotion for human being? Fear. That's why most of the news, if you really turn on your app or whatever, you can see most of them that can create fear, and you love to share fear with everyone, right? So this will just go into a vicious cycle. You see more fear, you share the fear, more people become fearful, and then you just promote the media to search for more content, right? So I want you guys, if you really love to read news, pick some good news to read, and don't share the bad news. There's no point to share the bad news unless it's really related, but otherwise no need to share the negative energy, right? Share the positive energy, because only positive energy can create, but negative energy most of the time, not only the strong people can make good use of negativity and then create something, but most people, they will be engulfed by the negative energy, right? So thanks for coming here. We have seen also we can see a lot of followers also here. Most of our friends is also here. Right, Guy is here, Michael is here, right? Yiling is also here, Hoisin also here, right? Hey, Dr. Elka Sinha, you come today early. I thought last time you said you need to take when you are driving home, then you join the live, right? Eddie also here, Rina, okay, Siu, MC, right? Benyu, Stephanie, okay? So thanks for coming for today. Today, okay, I will end your suffering. Today we have 3 topics. The first 2 topics can end your suffering. Stay with me. This is a little different from previous topics, because this time I want to go straight. Clear the mindset. 2 mindset is war. Change it. Then you can end your suffering. Alright? Stick with me for the first 2 topics. And the last topic will be something about how to have a happy life. Just for 3 rules. Alright? So let me know in the chat box if you're the first one or not yet driving, okay? So let me know in the chat box, it's the first time here, second time or third time here. I know most of you have been 777, right? So I'm really happy. So just type 77 in the chat box. At the same time, we always start with a breathing exercise. Okay, so I think 2 weeks ago we shared the books about diaphragmatic breathing, right? And actually this week we have another book and another short report PDF talking about the guide to meditation. So later on I will share the link in our Facebook group. So which is like also you guys can download it. We tell you the 6 senses of meditation. So you can download it and have a look on it. Because I really want you guys to get rid of the meditation. You're sitting there and then close your eyes for like half an hour. Nope. Meditation is not sitting there. Meditation is about silence. It's about being peace with your feeling, being peace with your emotion, at peace, at ease with everything around you. Okay, that's why we use the 6 senses. So I will share the link in the group post later on, in our Facebook group later on. So today, So stay with me for this live, okay? Hopefully I will finish it in 1 hour for this live. That's why I cut a little bit of topic so you guys can rest earlier. I know it's a tired week for you guys, and I'm really, really happy you guys to join me. And the people from the USA, Jared is also here. You wake up early to join my live, and some people maybe it's quite late there because I know you guys also have a family to take care, and I prefer you guys also sleep earlier because this is what we want to change as well. We want to change our schedule so we can get enough rest, so we have stronger power in the morning and in the afternoon, right? So let's begin with our practice, which is the diaphragmatic breathing exercise. Again, breathe your both hands. One hand on your chest, another hand on your stomach. So this is the advanced version, which is you push your diaphragm downward, not outward. Okay, from now on, do it with downward, not outward. Okay, so only expand your stomach, not your chest. Okay, let's do 3 deep breaths. Okay, breathe in and breathe out. Stretch your diaphragm. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Alright, so let me know if you feel more peaceful, will feel calm. Type yes in the chat box. Right? And then make sure to take out your notebooks and pens ready, then type ready. Okay, and also the water. Okay, water. 2 liters of water every single day. Warm water, the better. Okay, because 37 Celsius degrees for us, around 30 degrees Celsius of water can give us body like a stable water body temperature. If you drink cold water, which is like below 10 degrees, you just harm yourself. Okay, because your body need to spend more and more energy to tune it. Because it has to be in a similar body temperature of the water so that it can get into our blood to facilitate the transfer of like our body cell, our white blood cell to cure a lot of things happening in us, right? So that's why warm water, even it's so hot over there, still warm water, or at least room temperature water. Okay? Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay, so welcome to today's live training. So every week, Friday, I will do a training with my beautiful fiance Cherry next to me. So Cherry will help me to look at the chat box. If any issues, any questions, she will answer to me. And then if you join us every Friday night, I'm so sure that just 1.5 hours every week, you're gonna learn a lot about human behavior, about mindset, about spiritual eye-opening theory. Alright, so because today I have a lot of coaching call this morning and afternoon, so my voice is a little bit not good. Okay, but I will try my best to keep talking and give you guys the best. Right, I was taking a lot of water to this at night tonight. So if I stop, it's okay because I'm gonna need to drink some water. Right, so you can see my screen is freezing. Wait a moment. So my iPad is not working. Okay. Okay. Alright, now it's ready. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, so for today, we have this 3 topic is like, I think it's quite important to you guys. Especially the first 2, the invisible enemy. I didn't tell you what it is, because this is the invisible one. Okay, I will let you know during the next 15 minutes or 20 minutes of sharing, which is like something we will end your suffering, and then how to deal with mistake. A lot of people think about mistake. When you make a mistake, you need to be punished, right? This is so true. You make a mistake, you need to go to jail. I mean, you break the law, you need to go to jail. You need to be punished. It's everyone have the same mindset since the beginning. But is this true? Is it someone really need to be punished if you make a mistake? So today I'm going to tell you what you should do when you're dealing with mistake. Alright? And the last one with 3 rules of life, you can see do, live, die. Okay, I don't know whether I translate correctly later on. So that is a very short topic, but it's quite easy to understand. It's eye-opening for you guys. Alright? So let's start with our live training for today. And if you're new to here, please click subscribe. Okay, so I can every week and every day you can see a new video published on our channel. And then if you are already here for a long time, please scroll down a little bit, give me a thumbs up, give a like button on this video, so we can get like a motivation for me, and also it can help YouTube to increase the algorithm to reach more people, so more people can benefit from our video, right? Okay, again, if you haven't downloaded a book of the diaphragmatic breathing, go to the link in the description later on. You can click it and just put your email. You will have it, right? So for this topic, it's about what is your invisible enemy and why the invisible enemy is like harming ourselves a lot. And anyone can guess, what does it mean? What is it? Look at the photo. What is it? A man putting a hand on his head. What kind of keyword, adjective, noun you can think of? What can you think of? Just this photo. A lot of people, they always show us this face. I'm so sure you can always see someone have showed this face to you. Someone make a mistake? Something happened? But what's that? What is this? It's invisible. But we always have to do it. Worry, stress, hopelessness, right? Stress, right? Suffering. Yep, you guys have the correct answer. Stress. Let me tell a very simple story. When I was in my primary school or secondary school, my English is not good. My English is like this. I'm from China. In China, we seldom teach about English. Only if you go to like higher, like secondary school, even university, they may have some English classes. Like in my early stage. But because I'm an immigrant from China to Hong Kong, in Hong Kong everything is English. Basically, they teach English everywhere. So I have to pick up my English, and that's why I have difficulty memorizing about vocabulary. So it's so stressful. I don't know what to do because I'm so young. I'm just like 7 years old or 8 years old. But everyone next to me, they can speak really good English. You know, at that time, I don't know A to Z. I cannot memorize at all. I start learning A to Z, I think in like I don't know, maybe primary 3 or primary 2, something like that. And it take me a long time to memorize it. And not to mention, we need to do dictation. Right? In China, in Asian country, we love to do dictation. So every week there will be a dictation exam. So look, 10 word or 20 word, and then if you fail, you're gonna deduct your mark, and people gonna laugh at you that you can't even memorize how to spell apple. So that's why I'm under a lot of stress. So my mom had to send me to the tutorial class. But the same, in the tutorial class, there's high expectation from the teacher. So I have to start doing treating, which is I write down the word on a desk because I don't know how to spell it. It's so difficult for me. So it's like I have a sense of no, this is not what I want. It's so stressful to memorize English. But at the end of the time, I'm very good at English. Like after when I go to secondary school, I take my public exam. I even get the top marks, the top score in my public speaking and speaking in English. So I was like, okay, maybe this is what I want to do. If I'm very bad, very poor in the beginning, but this stress actually gives me like hope. Something that you should understand this one. Whatever problem you need to face in your childhood or even right now, those mistakes, those pressure is your passion. Can actually is something. It's the channel for you to express what you want, and then it becomes your advantages. Because only you face this problem. So if you can deal with it, this becomes your power. This becomes your skills. This problem is money. When you can deal with money, it creates money. I mean, when you can deal with problem, it creates money. Because other people cannot deal with it. You are the one. The God give you this challenge. So, sorry for the off topic. Let's go back to this topic. Alright? So stress. You can see a lot of stress. Hopelessness. Right? Stress. What is it? Source of stress. Let me tell you. Basically just three sources of stress. The first one, past experience. You think about the past. Oh my God, I'm so why I would do that? The guilt, the shame, the something like I should not do that. I'm cannot be forgiven. Right? All kind of things. Anything happened in the past, we always think about it. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even 10 years ago, the decision I make. Sorry about that. Full of stress. Or you think about what happened last night. Like your boss, maybe your wife or your husband said something bad to you. You keep thinking about it. It happened in your mind. Not right now, it's happening in your mind. Past experience. So whenever some stress happen, categorize it. Is it the first one? Or over logical thinking. Over logical thinking. So a lot of people are like, okay, human, the best is what? Human brain is really, really good at logical thinking. Why? But do you know where's the source of logical thinking? All our logical thinking is based on our experience. All our logical thinking is based on what we know, what we study, what we have learned in our previous experience. So if you keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it, you cannot find a solution if you never solved it before. That's why when you have logical thinking, you're overly attached to logical thinking, there's no way you can find the answer. Even you find the answer, it can be wrong. That's why you're stuck in your mind. Keep thinking about it, Think about, you try to search for an answer in your logical way, that the answer actually is outside, in the unknown space. Right? So this is the second source of stress. A lot of people love to think about the answer. They think about why this guy, why this human, why my kid will do this. They keep thinking about this one. But you need to know, they have this decision, they take that action also based on their logical thinking. That's not your logical thinking. You use your thinking to put in other people's mind. Sure, you cannot find the answer. You just create a wrong answer, then you put your wrong impression in someone. Your perspective is wrong. That's why you're stuck in a stressful area. You keep thinking about everything. It creates stress. And then the last one, fear about the future and insecurity. That's what we do. You fear about the COVID, right? I don't know whether any one of you have go to test for COVID. Maybe you think about those days you're waiting for the result. Or think about you go to see the doctor after take your blood, and he's gonna give you another result, like some kind of report. Think of those days, the sleepless day. Or someone go to the hospital, something like that. Death, health, right? Worry about money. The monthly bill is coming out. I need to pay my mortgage. I need to pay my debt. Right? All kind of things about insecurity. Right? The worry, the fear of future stop you from taking action right now. These three. From now on, whenever you feel like you're stressful, what are those? Categorize them first. This is the first thing that you can step out of yourself and try to find out what it is. Because when you take action like this one, you just categorize it's one of the action. Then you already can get rid of that like a hurricane inside your mind about those stress. This is the first way to relieve from stress. Alright, stress is one of the suffering we always faced. You know, like us, when we want to wake up early for our coaching call, it's so stressful for us. Like some of them, they book us like really early in the morning because they are from the US, they're from Canada, so we have to wake up early because those will be their nice time. The same, we have to face with it. Let them fear about the future. If I cannot wake up, what's wrong with it? How can I do it? Right? But I just know actually you just need to sleep. There's no point for you to worry. Just go to sleep earlier, right? So this is what we are fighting with, the invisible enemy. Stress is your invisible enemy. Our cell can only deal with danger in the present. Okay, our body, think about your body can only deal with the danger right now. Not for the imagined danger. You imagine some fake danger somewhere, your cell cannot react to it. Right? Because it does not exist in the time and space. It's just inside your brain. It's either from the past or either in the future. Right? So what happened to our cell? Because you keep keeping this kind of thoughts, you have this kind of problem in the future, in the past, whatever. Your cell have to do some reaction. Right? Your cell is alerted, like vigilant. Right? You're always expecting something gonna happen, something wrong gonna happen. I need to react. Right? It's waiting and expecting for danger. When our cells stay at this state, we release a lot of hormone. I think something is called cortisol. 皮质醇. I don't know whether it's called cortisol. Right? You release some kind of hormone that keep yourself in alert state. Really, really calm. Flight or fight. Every time it's fight or fight. Okay, I should have fight it. So I stop it. But your cell is just like that. Your white blood cell go up and down. Most of the time even high at some place you don't want to come out. Because you keep giving that this thing of hope to them. Right? If you want to know more about fear, I have a whole live video talking about only the fear, which is more in-depth in this part. But here I just want to talk about, this is happening around your body. Your body cell is reacting through your mind. Think about it. There's nothing wrong with your body. There's no external virus in your body. There's nothing, nothing wrong. It's very, very normal. But just because of your thought, that when you live in fear and insecurity, your imagination make your body take reaction. And that's what you call 先變心病還要心藥醫，先變要用先藥醫。The heart problem, you need to solve it with your heart. I mean, the mind problem, you need to solve it with your mind. Right? Wait, I don't know why my screen is freezing. Wait a moment. So let me know if you understand this concept. Give me some 7. Right? So, okay. There's some issues with my computer. Okay, good. So, the enemy is fake. It's imagined. It's not reality. It's not reality. Okay, it's not reality. You need to understand and you need to tell yourself. It's not to tell you. You tell your body self. It's not real. It's not real. It's okay. Sorry about that. Trillions of cells in your body is waiting for your command. And now they think that something's gonna happen. They worry. You know, you have sweat. Right? Your body sweat. Your face look paler. When you lack of appetite, you don't even want to eat. Because they're afraid. Even when you eat, you're gonna die. Right? Our body has been in a state of internal friction. In another way, internal friction, what I mean is that he's burning inside. He's using your energy within yourself. He's using the storage. And our body's immune system has been in a tight state. Very, very, very active. I want to do something. Nowadays, the imagined sickness, the worry, the danger are the reason why we have a weak immune system. That's the reason. That's the only reason. Most of the time, that's the only reason. When you get sick, you want to be sick because you're stressful. You're stressful, you have all kinds of excuses. I don't want to work. I don't want to see that guy. I don't want to face anyone. Then let's create some sickness for you. Stay home, okay? Go see some doctor. That's why depression. No, depression. People. Yesterday I read an article or a book. It's about people who have mental issues. When people start to have mental issues, it's because of they put too much focus on themselves. When someone worry too much about themselves, it creates mental issues. When you are a psychologist, you will know that the very good, the first solution is that when a patient start to worry about other people, when you start to care about other people instead of only caring about themselves, this is the hope that they are recovering, which is they put their focus to other people now. But we think about the fear, the stress is all about you. The fear of death. All because of fear of death. You're afraid to lose money, fear of death. At the end, it's just about fear of death. You need to replace it with what? With love. Right? So what's the solution? You need to increase your wisdom. When I talk about wisdom, it means your mindset, your way to deal with any kind of situation. Right? You need to knowing the what? The power of now. Everything is fake. Only right now is real. What you can do is now. You can take action right now. You cannot take action in the future. How you can deal with stress is because the stress comes from some problem you imagined. Why don't you just take action and deal with it? Right? You should focus your energy on the correct location, which is right now. Right now. And not in something that you are not able to deal with. You cannot deal with problem in the future. You cannot deal with some problem in the past. Right? Even though you have a notification that, there's a volcano eruption. What should you do? Just run. Just grab my car, grab my family and go. You're not planning about, why volcano eruption? No, why here? Why now? No, just do it. What you need to do is right now. Right? We love to live in mind's imagination and logical thinking. That's all the reason why we have fear and stress. This creates illusions to keep you away from the freedom of now. Everything you think about is just illusion. And whenever you live in your imagination, logical thinking, it will just block you away from now. Right now, right here, listen to me, it's a relief. Because your focus is just on this moment. You're learning, you're jotting notes, you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about the future. If you are right now jotting notes, you're thinking about, okay, what should I eat tomorrow morning? What should I eat tomorrow afternoon? Should I buy some food? Should I okay, I forgot to turn on the I don't know, the water or something like that. Oh, I need to go to do something, right? You worry about the past, think about the future, you can never focus right now. Right now, stay with Yik and Cherry. This is how you can find peace and joy. The same, when you focus on just doing the things, no matter what, then you have peace. You have peace, right? Worry and fear will engulf you. They will just eat you alive. People that they are really shy, they do a lot of evil stuff, they're a bad guy, negative guy, just because they live in worry and fear. They feel like when I abuse other people, when I lie to other people, when I dishonest, this can protect myself. Okay, that's why those people, the original reason is that they live in fear, which is they cannot live in the moment right now. That's why they create all kind of protection about protecting themselves, but they are harming other people. They keep them away from the freedom of now. Okay, so only when you let go of fear, the chain will be unlocked. Look at the chain. Only you let go of fear. Nothing to be worried about. Buddha, in the Buddhism we have one word. 无有恐怖,究竟涅槃. Right? When you have no fear, that's how you become enlightened. 無有恐怖,究竟涅槃. This is from the heart mantra. One of my favorite quotes from it. 無有恐怖. When you have no fear in your life, that's where you reach the enlightenment state. Alright? So example. A lot of people, they want to make money. They just think about make money. Always, no matter what. I have no money. Money. I need to make money. Tomorrow, investment, stock, go up, go down, real estate. Every day you have to think about making money. But just think about this one is already keep you away from the now. You just think about the future. So what's the solution? Have some empty space. Just slow down. If you morning think about the money, okay, afternoon don't think about it. If in your daytime you think about money, at the nighttime don't think about it. 公私分明. I know you have to make money, but you don't need to make money 24 hours, 7 days, right? Daytime you do it, it's okay. When you go back home, don't think about it. Just take your family time. Have some food, talk with your children, some happy time, sweet time with your family, watching some Netflix or TV, whatever. Don't bring it back to your home. If you cannot deal with it, that means you have some issue during your working time. You're not prioritized enough. You are not working in a very good work or job as well. You have to live in balance. 24 hours per day. Right? 8 hours for work, 8 hours for health, 8 hours for family time. Normal. Right? You don't want to have 24 hours only for work. Have a balance. Balance. 中庸之道,中庸之道. Everything in balance, in peace, that's what the universe wants. Right? So, the fear of death versus the fear of creation. Okay? Insecurity, okay, think about it, these two. Fear of death versus the joy of creation. Okay? Insecurity comes from the fear of death. Like I mentioned before, a few sentences above, right? Everything just comes from death. At the end of the time, you just don't want to die. No money, I will die. No food, I will die. Someone kill me, I will die. Something happen in the future, they will kill me, so I will die. That's it. But there's no end of the world. If you really believe that spirit is real, that means your life is eternal. When you are here, you are eternal. You're just part of me, I'm part of you. You will never die. Then there's no end of the world. You don't need to worry about death anymore. What you need to do is just play the game of life here. Play the game of life to make your spirit stronger, powerful, more wisdom, so in the next life you know how to start the game properly. A lot of people, when they are born, they born a really rich family, they know a lot of knowledge, inborn. That's the God's gift for them. Because if you believe it, okay, in their previous life they must have done a really, really good thing. But now, if you're suffering, it means this is a challenge from the universe. He wants you to have a better life next year. Not years, I mean next life. This is a challenge for you. But spirit is eternal. You can keep playing this game forever and forever. You want to level up, or you just want to level down, or stay there. You can make the choice. But at the end, no end of the world. Never end of though. You cannot see the world have ever end. Right? So we are traveling between the flesh, which is the body, and the consciousness. Consciousness lasts forever, which is spirit. Right? When we are on earth, we're just here to learn the law of the universe. We're here to play. And then death is just a temporary, we call it immigration. You immigrate from the flesh back to consciousness, you fly flowing around, and then when another body come out, you just back to that body, and we start again. Just mean this environment does not fit you anymore. It's always a spelling mistake. It means that when you die, okay, when you suffer, when you move to consciousness, just mean this environment doesn't suit you anymore. Either you cannot tune yourself to fit this environment, or you just need to move on. Okay? Next life. You think about like that, you will end your suffering related to fear of death. Right? Fear is not helping you, it's reducing the power of creation. Fear is not helping you. It's reducing your power of creation. You have a short lifespan on earth, but you live in fear, you will not create anything good. But when you really switch your mind to joy and enjoy the feeling of creation, every long-lasting joy or happiness comes from creation. You do something, you finish a puzzle, you cook a beautiful dinner, you create something. Right? You finish a book, you finish an article, you have to do an amazing talk or speech to someone, you feel the joy, you feel the peace. That's the feeling of creation. I'm so sure you have faced it. You just get back that feeling, keep doing it. That's why when I do speaking to you guys, when I'm teaching you guys, I feel joy. I can keep talking. Right? The same. Find the way you love to express yourself and then keep doing it. Right? The purpose of every thought and concept is to support you and make your life better, not to fight against yourself. Okay? Every purpose, your thought, okay, your concept is supposed to be here to support you and make your life better. They're not here to fight against you. That means if you have some thoughts that keep you down, keep you negative, those are not good thoughts. Every thought you create should be help you to grow. Right? All imperfection are surrounded by greater perfection. When you have bad thing happen, when you have bad thought come here, there's some stronger power above it, on top of it. Those imperfection is here for you to create perfections. Right? Because no matter how hard we work in our life, no matter how perfect we want, there will be imperfections. So in one of the life, I tell you guys, don't expect the missing fourth step of the law of attraction, right? No expectation, zero expectation. When you have expectation, there will be imperfection. It will come because you expect perfection. When you expect something, you expect perfection. Imperfection will arrive because you cannot handle it. There will be always some flaws. There will be no 100% person. Even your wife, your husband, your kid, there will be some issues that you cannot deal with it. That's why it makes it unique. Imperfection makes something unique. Right? All parts of the perfect plan. Basically, all these imperfection are parts of the perfect plan of the universe. This plan contains the deepest love, wisdom, compassion, and magical powers in the universe. All imperfections are surrounded by greater perfection. They are here to let you to find love, to find the source of wisdom, to feel compassion. When you can see imperfection and you're okay with them, you show you're considerate with everyone's imperfection, you create compassion. This is the magical powers. Love. At the end of the time, just love. Right? This is the epiphany moment for you guys, that when you have such deep realization, knowledge and trust, your body and mind will begin to relax. And you will not let your mind to take all the responsibility. That means you understand the imperfection is just here. It has to be here. We cannot deal with it. Then you will have realization. You have this realization, okay? You form a trust with you. You build a trust. Because you know that this is it. I trust my mind, I trust my body, I trust the universe that He give me this challenge for me. And I will not let my mind to take all the responsibility. It's me as a whole, not just my mind to keep thinking about the future and the past. It's built on trust. Right? Life without trust is just like body without the involuntary muscle. Our heart, our lung can keep moving, keep pumping blood, and keep breathing because we have some involuntary muscle. That means without our mind to control it, it can still move. Just like trust. You cannot live for a few minutes if those muscles are not working. Right? And at the same time, you cannot forget to breathe and then die. You cannot do that unless you have some issues with those muscles. Right? When you fall asleep, right? Your atomic nerve will operate automatically. The same, trust is everywhere around our human being. You trust me, that's why you listen to me. You trust all the other people, that's why you build friendship with them. Yeah. Everyone build on trust. All life originates from trust, not control. You trust them, you let it go. And then you bring you even better thing back. If you don't trust him, you will control him. Control comes from mistrust. This is mistrust or not belief. When you don't believe someone can do it, you don't believe that guy, you will control him. You will try to set rules. You will set expectation for them. Right? You trust everything in the universe that has good intention, then we can trust life. You just need to just like the normal, the basic of universe is good intention. Everything you do is for good intention. When you have good intention, you attract people with good intention. When you have bad intention, the people will have bad intention as well. And then you will create more fear and insecurity because you don't have trust. Right? 相信相信的力量，相信相信的力量。When you trust someone gonna give you better trust. Trust the power of trust. I trust everyone I meet. I trust everyone come to me because of a good reason, good intention. They're not here to scare me. They're not here to ask for something from me. We are here to contribute. We are here to focus on win-win and win-win-win. You, me, and the universe. Right? Build trust and relax life. Okay? Sorry for, I don't know whether it's good grammar, but build trust and relax life. Okay? Type a lot of trust, type a lot of life, type a lot of relax in the chat box. I want you guys to stay with me. Trust. That's it. When you have trust, there will be no fear. You trust the future will be okay, the future will be okay. You trust something gonna be okay, everything gonna be okay. Simple way to deal with it. Just have trust. Right? You trust your kid can have good mark. You trust your kid have amazing future. He will have amazing future. If you control him, you don't believe that he can control his life, your kid will not have a good future because this is what you imply to him. He know that my mom is control freak and my father is a control freak. Even your parents as well. Maybe when you review yourself, you can review your parents. Are they like that when they treating you? That's why you lack of dependent. You're not independent anymore, right? That's the trust. They don't even believe on their way of treating people or treating their kid, so that they want to control you. When letting go is really, really powerful, right? Okay, so I know you guys all know us. Okay, we are YNC Academy, your noble conscious, which is we want you guys to really, really follow our heart. Everything comes from the heart, your conscience. When you have a dream to uplift 1 million people just by telling you what we tell you about. We want you to get rid of the future, get rid of the fear, get rid of anything. I want you to really find your inner potential, which is your passion, your dream, and then make good use of it. And then bring enlightenment, bring joy to the universe. This is what we want to do. This is our 初心, 初心. I don't know how to say in English. What we want to do deep down. Okay, right now we are changing all our companies to follow our mission. And then you're gonna be so big changes in our company and in the next few years, right? So if you're not in our group, go to our group. We still have some free gifts for you guys, and then the gift is, I think, it's under production right now. We're gonna get a sample ASAP, and we're gonna take some photo and something like that, and then we're gonna ship it to you guys. All right. And then if you want to study with us, which is enlightenment, the study group, which is every day we learn something new, we share the knowledge together. You can feel free to send me a private message. I will add you to the WhatsApp group. Right now I'm so happy in the WhatsApp group. I know most of you are already in the group. Every sharing, I will read it. Every quote that you share is really, really amazing. I love the interaction. I love every you guys is like one step closer to enlightenment every single day. When you have a mindset of learning every single day, that's how you one step closer to get the wisdom, right? I'm gonna tell you some Buddha story in the next life. In the next topic. right? We'll upload all the PDF slide of all our life in the Facebook group as well, so you can go there to download it. It's all for free for you guys. What we want is just want you to take action and share with everyone, right? And invite more friends to our group or to our life, right? And then the second topic of tonight: how to deal with mistakes. How to deal with mistake. Quick question, quick survey for you guys. When you have a mistake of yourself, will you complain? Will you make excuses? Type A. Will you take responsibility? Type B. 50-50, 50-50. Any C? Give me some C. Right? I will say, 90% of people around the world, the first thought must be complaint or excuses. This is what human like. Human always like that. It's just, okay, that's him, not me. I blame it to the God. I blame it to the time. The timing is not right, right? A lot. Many reasons when we talk about excuses. If you want to find a book, there's a book called No Excuses. So there's a book called No Excuses. Because that's a lot of books with the same book title called No Excuses. They're all the same. They just use different angle to tell you why making excuses is not good. When you're complaining, when you're making excuses, you cannot make a change. You give the control to someone. But when you take up the responsibility, you are the one. You are the leader. You take back your remote control. Okay, I'm gonna fix it myself. But when you expect someone to fix it, they will not fix it. They cannot see the problem. You see the problem, you are the one to fix it. Write it down on your notebooks. When you see the problem, that means you are the one to fix it. Because you are the one who see the mistake. Then you have to fix it. Either you fix it yourself or you hire someone or you ask someone to fix it for you together. This is the signal. This is the clue from the universe. You see the mistake, you are the one to fix it. Don't blame it to other people. You see something happen, you fix it. That's it. The easiest way for happiness, you see mistake, you fix it. That's it. No matter it's mistake from someone or not. When you see the mistake, it's just an insight. It's an insight from someone to tell you, hey, it's you, your turn. Fix it. Don't blame it to other people. Right? So, okay. Another question. Now, this is really deep. What I want to say is that when you make a mistake, you break the law, you go to jail. You break the law, you go to jail. Right? But why we have the law? Always think about the reason why. You say, oh yeah, because I live in Singapore, I live in USA, I need to follow the law. But why different country will have different law? What's the point? Someone need to die? We have some in some country, right? Someone kill someone need to die. Someone kill someone don't need to die. Who created the law? What's the main reason of the law? Anyone here study law? I don't know. Right? Then how about this? So it means that if I go to jail, after I go to jail, I'm a free man. I'm free of sin. Can you see the misconcept over there? So if you have the law, when you have the law, people start to calculate the risk. Oh, smoking? Oh, 5,000. Smoking on a public, pay money? Okay, just pay. No big issues. So the rich can go for it. That's why they have, okay, your time, go to jail. So I kill someone, I go to jail 10 years, I come back, a free man. Really good. I steal some money, go to the jail 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. I'm free man, nothing wrong. Can't you see you're gonna build a fake concept to everyone? But do you really try to realize it? Or you just, okay, don't care, as long as I stay with the law, it's okay. You never challenge the law is good or bad. But you will see every single day, new law in the legislation department, right? A legislation council. New law every day. Follow other country, another law. You keep changing. Is it a game? A game of country? Or whatever? Have you really questioned on yourself about this one? But what I want to imply in this topic is that mistake doesn't mean you need to have punishment. I will tell you why. Okay, mistake doesn't mean you need to have punishment. That's norm. That's common norm. Make mistake, you need to be punished. If you know like that, okay, you any kind of things happen, as long as you treat it like a mistake, you need to be punished. Like your kid broke the bowl or broke the glass, You're gonna punish him. But you never ask why. You never think about maybe he don't know even this is a mistake. But punish first. Just punish first. Punish, whatever. Whenever you do something wrong, punish him. Right? It deep inside our subconscious. Even now, we still have the feeling. Oh, he do something like that. Punish him. Right? Like a kid, we always talk about this one. Right? Oh, I will tell my teacher. I will tell Miss Chen. I will tell something like that. Right? It always happens. Right? So, and then that's why. Look at the bottom paragraph. We self-punish. Even when we think this is a mistake that we do, we try to, I feel guilty. I feel guilt. I need to self-punish myself. You know, in our secondary school or even the primary school, we have a lot of news about the girl. When the girl got dumped by the boy, they will use the cutter and then they cut their hair. Really, when you see some girl have a lot of cutting on here, you know something wrong with that. They feel like they make a mistake. They want to punish themselves by hurting themselves. A lot. Suicide is like a higher form of self-punishment, like the end of the self-punishment. Right? They may think that they have a lot of sin, and they need to use all kind of way to pay it back by suffering. This topic is about suffering. The suffer comes from mistake that you think you need to be punished. You self-create the punishment for yourself. You try to become sick. You become abused. You also even create a threat, the accident. You feel like, oh, I do something really wrong, so accident come to me because I did something wrong. You try to rationalize the punishment to what you have done in your mistake. Okay? But one mistake can be wrong, but doesn't mean it will be wrong forever. It's just right now you think about it's a mistake. It's a warm concept. Right? Some religion, even they promote the concept of suffering. Yeah, a lot. Like fasting. Right? Hurt themselves. I don't know. Don't eat. Don't cut the hair or whatever. I don't know. There's lots of things. Self-punishment in the religion. Okay? For example, Buddha. One of the time when Buddha tried to seek for enlightenment, he took multiple ways of self-punishment. He tried no eat for many days. He tried no water. He tried stay in the sun for many time, under the sun, all kind of things. But he realized, no, it's not working. I'm so slim already. I don't have food. I don't have no hair already. But still not enlightened. So Buddha said, okay, let's give it a last try. So he just sit in front of the Puti tree. 49 days enlightened. He realized that the path to enlighten everyone have their own way to be enlightened, not through suffering. Suffering is just a scam. You can say a scam of like misinterpretation of enlightenment by a lot of religion. They based on they are enlightened. They follow what they have done, and they think about what they have done should be the correct way to enlightenment, which is like punishment, like Jesus. If Jesus had hand on the cross, do you think you need to hand on a cross? It's not like that. Many people just look at the superficial vision. They just look at the superficial part. They do this, okay, I do that. But they never think about the why. Why? Right? Even they believe that suffering will help them eliminate karma. That's the point. You think about you suffer, then you can forget all your sin. You can eliminate karma. You can wash away the sin. Not like that. You think about self-suffering is the way to finish all kind of mistake. This, I would say, you are dodging the problem. This is an excuses again. It's just an excuses. Suffering will make you feel at ease. Yeah, I feel at ease after I suffer. Yeah, I cut myself. I got punished. I feel better. I feel at ease. But sometimes when you do something wrong, you even tell the other person, hoping that he will beat you and scold you. You expect other people to punish you. This is like a whole new level. When you do something wrong, you ask for sorry. You say sorry to your husband, sorry to your wife. Please punish me. You know, a lot of people is like that. They expect, please, I don't know how to punish my. Please punish me. He asks for forgiveness in the form of punishment. Are you? Do you think pay for your sin is a relief through suffering? Do you have this misconception? Do you feel like you have to pay back? Pay back. Are you? I'm really curious. Right? Very ordinary people often believe that suffering itself is a way to personal development and spiritual knowledge. Ordinary people, they think about, oh my god, you're so good, you can do something that we don't want to do. You can always challenge yourself, you are really, really powerful. They feel like this is like personal development and also even to spiritual knowledge. Right, like this one, no pain, no gain. Right, this word, this quote, 吃得苦中苦，方为人上人。食得苦中苦，方為人上人。Only you really understand the meaning behind it, you can get the knowledge out of it. But you just look at the superficial parts that you challenge yourself. You go to some cold place, hot place, or whatever place. You think you are really good at personal development, spiritual knowledge. Is it really like that? Right? Once your belief and subconscious have a philosophy of suffering is good, okay, if you already found this philosophy of yourself thinking suffering is good, okay, and if this is not taken out of your mind yet, then you will have endless suffering in your life. The more you suffer, because you feel like the happier you will be. You will just welcome more suffering. That's not the correct way when we talk about suffering. Okay, penance, excessive fasting with excessive physical abuse. Okay, you think about this is the outcome of believing suffering is something to pursue. This is what other people think, right? You do these kind of things, it because of you thinking about, you believe that suffering is something to pursue. You chase for suffering. That's why we create all this kind of practice. Is it real? Is it good? Unless you have a really, really good reason behind it. Right? Many people often equate, okay, suffering with attainment or spiritual growth. Wrong concept. The essence of life is growth and joy, and suffering is unnecessary. The last sentence, write it down. The essence of life is growth and joy, not suffering. If you want to fix your mistake, growth. Growth from your mistake. That's the best way. Joy. Create joy to replace the problem, to replace the mistake. Create. Suffering is not necessary. Suffering is just another way to make you feel good, at ease, but doesn't mean you fix it from the root. Fix it from the root. Karma, cause and effect. You need to find the cause first. Alright? So if you're chasing Netflix, for example, look at it. If you are chasing Netflix, you're watching Netflix until 3 a.m., you don't sleep. Is this the suffering? Like you don't sleep for a whole day. Is this a suffering? It is not a suffering if you are love doing what you are doing. So this is another concept. Suffering is not that simple when we think about suffering. But suffering can be a good thing when you look at another way. This is not suffering. It's like doing what you love. So other people cannot challenge you. Even they look at you like a challenge, look at you like a suffering, but you may not be suffering. This is a mindset shift. But you think about suffering is suffering, it becomes suffering. Right? So karma is paid through wisdom, learning, and growth. It's not through suffering. Okay? Suffering does not help the world or you. Suffering does not help the world or you. It's just a stupid trick invented by our ego. It just makes you feel less guilty. By the end, it just make you feel less guilty. It's not a positive energy. It is not a positive energy at all. Why? Why? Right? The only purpose of suffering is to make you understand that suffering is unnecessary. The only purpose of suffering is to make you understand that suffering is unnecessary. It's not. If you don't believe this one, punishment will not liberate you. It will only make your ego grow stronger. And you will not be truly liberated because you just ask for more and more suffering. It's just, you think about it, the suffering you face, you just want to end your suffering. That's it, the simplest form of explanation. Right? That's why there's other people they oppose this idea. Okay, if no suffering, then joy. Will there be too much joy? Too much happiness? Yeah, if you have this thought, means you are still stuck in the concept of paying back by suffering. You feel guilty When you have joy, you feel guilty when you have too much happiness. Right? You at the end you just rationalize the suffering, and then you look for suffering. You feel, oh, you're too happy, too happy. Okay, at the end of the day, I will suffer. I know a lot of people will think like that. I'm so happy, that means, okay, maybe tomorrow will not be a good day. Maybe. Too much. Is it too good? Should I be happy every single day? Maybe not. I don't deserve it, right? Deserve it. Do you deserve it? Joy is exactly what universe was, is, now, and will be. You just need to stay with it. Right? You will make mistake no matter what. Just like the first topic. But lots of people will calculate the sin they have made. You will make mistake no matter what. No matter what. Nothing you can... There's no way. No one can make no mistake. But are you the one who calculate what you have done? Then you feel guilty? You are ashamed? You know what's wrong with guilty and shame? Look, remember this one? Anyone remember this energy chart? Look at it. Look at the bottom. So if a small size, guilt and shame is the lowest energy level. It's close to death. Guilt and shame is the closest to death. Do you want to still go again and calculate your sin? Do you want to calculate about all the mistakes you have made, and you keep punish yourself? Go up. Enlightenment, peace, joy, love, reason, acceptance, willingness, right? Naturality, courage, pride, all this. Love, not fear. This will end your suffering. Alright? So how? You don't need to be punished for a mistake. You are safe, you are healthy, you are loved. You don't need to be punished for a mistake. Unless, sure, you need to follow your law for sure. But you need to understand the reason behind it. Okay? You have to relax yourself from the bottom of your heart. Deep down, you need to relax. Remove the concept of self-punishment and suffering, and stop self-blaming and self-punishing. I will tell you how. First one, know your mistake and correct them. That's it. You see the mistake, correct it. You find a mistake, deal with it. Solve it. That's it, just take action. Solve it, deal with it. That's it, no need to be punished as long as you can fix it. Right? You can pay back by doing something good, create. Learn wisdom from your mistake and learn how to bring greater happiness and happiness to those around you. See? Fix the problem and then learn from a mistake and then create happiness to other people. Maybe help other people to prevent the mistake. Prevent them from doing the same thing again. Right? Just these two ways. Very easy way to end your suffering when you're dealing with mistake. Alright? Alright? Okay? So, I don't know what you should type. Type happiness. Type 777. As many as you want. Okay? Just, I want you to really, really understand. Mistake is not death. Mistake should not correlate with punishment. Mistake should correlate with creation, with joy. When you see it, it's a way for you to change. It's a concept. It's a clue from the universe. Alright? Okay? Now we come to the last topic of tonight. Do, live, die. This is what we are doing actually. We do something, we live, and then we die. This is the human circle. Life, circle of life. Circle of life. So I will give you these three concepts. I want you to write it down. If you know Chinese, the best, the easiest to understand if you know Chinese for this one. But still good because I have using some good English for you guys to look at these three rules. First rule, 做法. Rule of do. Rule of do, it means that you have to have a dream. You don't have a vision. You have the mission. You have a purpose. You need to have your choosing. Your I don't know how to say in English for choosing. That means your main reason, your initial heart reason of why you are alive. Pure. A pure reason why you are here. 做法. Then whatever you do, you base on this dream to make decision. And you work based on this. If you do not have it, you will be lost. Think about this one. What is your dream? What is your mission? What's your vision? What's your purpose? You have to have one. this is the law of do. That means when you have this one, there will be no betrayal. There will be no sin. Because you have a very, very pure heart about this mission. You will just do these things. I will just do this. This is my goal. That's it. No betrayal. You will not have betrayal because you already have something you want to do. Right? You are not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the universe. Why do you need betrayal? Betrayal because of you just working for yourself. The second law, the rule of living. By the end of the time, when you die, before you die, you have a flash memory of what you have to do in your whole life. What you want to do is you keep amazing memory. No regret. You form the correct principle because of that. When you understand that, by the end of the time, everything will be gone. Just memory and experience will last forever. Then you will focus on building good experience. Then when you are building good experience, we will form the correct principle. Right? The principle of not doing the wrong thing, not doing the bad thing, that will create a warm or not good memory in your life, which is regret, guilt. If you know this rule, what you do will be good memory, good experience, then you will not go sideways. Right? You form the correct principle. You will abide this principle to create your memory. Rule of death. After you die, what have you left behind for humanity? Just ask yourself, after you die, do you have anything good that you left, like a legacy, to the universe, to humanity? If in your whole life, you focus on building something like a legacy to humanity, you will find peace, you will find security in your life, because you have formed something that can last forever, which is doing good to the humanity. Look at it. The first one, you know your purpose. You know your purpose. You just do something really good. You just want to achieve something. And then rule of living, you create good memory. And then rule of death, you do it for the humanity. You leave the legacy. Just by following these three rules, I'm so sure that you can live your life free. Easy. Very easy concept. Right? So you can see, that's why the rule of do, tell you about the purpose, it gives you the light. When you're lost, when you are really, really negative, when you open your book, you look at your dream is like a light. It's guiding you to walk, keep walking. You will not go to another way. Rule of living, you set the end at the start. You want to have a good memory before you die. That means you will feel abundance. Because in your whole life, you are just sharing knowledge, you giving back to the society, you do good to the society, you become really, really abundance just because of the good memory you created. When you just sleep, you just can feel like all the amazing things happen in your whole life. Rule of death. Death as life. When you already think about when you die, what's going to happen? When I die, what's going to happen? You use this as a beginning. Then you base on that to create your life, which is you have a clear focus, you have a clear purpose about what you're going to do before you die. The legacy you're going to leave behind. Alright? So I hope you guys understand these three rules. The Chinese one, 做法,活法,死法. Okay? I know it's the last one will not sound that good, but I hope you understand the meaning behind it. Write this down. From now on, try to find these three rules in your life. Not that too difficult. Good memory, easy to create. Stay more with your friend. Use love. Purpose, just find it. Search for a purpose. Trust me, find your purpose. That's a live. What you're gonna leave for legacy. You wanna create a book? Are you gonna do some music that can last forever? Do you want to create a story that anyone gonna talk about you? Or even not only to be the whole world, just even in your family, just even in your community, around your friends. When they think about you, they know about you. They know, okay, just this because of him, because of her, because of you, do something somewhere. This concept share along, pass along in your culture. Alright? So again, be the sun, show confidence, show courage and power, and anticipating success. Okay? So here, this one, the 20 powerful word. I want to give you some update. Because I keep reading a lot of books and found that one of the concepts is that it's not powerful enough. If you just say I am happy, I am cheerful, it's not strong enough. That's why from now on, I already tell you in my study group, which is you start with I am happy. Yes, I am. I'm cheerful. Yes, I am. Right? I'm healthy. Yes, I am. Okay, just add yes, I am. When you're saying this kind of affirmation in your mind, it's become really, really strong because you always tell yourself, yes, the most powerful in the world is yes and I am. Okay, yes, I am, right? I'm wealthy. Yes, I am. I'm abundant. Yes, I am, right? It's really, you can feel when you say yes, I am, you can feel really, really strong. Right? Even in a lot of sales talk, public speaking, in a lot of seminar, a lot of public speaker, they will ask the people on the downstairs on the stage, on the audience, to try to say more. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That's how they can change their mindset to believe they can achieve it. So from now on, try to use this in your morning meditation. I'm also using this as well. But you can also add one more extra is that I'm optimistic. Yes, I am. Thank you. So it's a little bit long, but you can show you also gratitude, affirmation, and also visualization when you say thank you. All right. So I think, yup, that's all my sharing for today. So let me know. Please share how to deal with punishment by others. Boss. Okay. So MC asked a question. Yes, finally I see question. Love to see more questions from you guys. Okay. So please share how to deal with punishment by others, like boss and TQ. Okay. So when they punish you, you need to know deep down. This is like, I don't know whether you guys believe this concept or not. You need to know you are here. The reason why you are here is you are here to serve other people. Okay, for example, what you say is for other people to hear. What you do is for other people to observe. You are here to do something for others actually. So if your boss punish you, you need to ask yourself, did you say something bad that he doesn't like to listen? You don't want to change other people. You just want to blend in with them. When you change yourself, you're changing other people. When you change yourself to become friends with your boss, I'm so sure that he will not punish you. One of the reasons why he punishes you must be you make a mistake that is not good in his concept. Okay, in his mind, in his universe, you did something that he doesn't like. So this is your responsibility. Take up the responsibility, understand more why your boss or someone punish you or someone dislike you, and then just do what they want to see, do what they want to listen. That's how we can live peace with all the other people. Because by the end of time, you are here to serve other people. What you say is for other people. People listen to you, not listen to you. Okay, you are not saying the word for you. You're not expressing your feeling. When you express your feeling, make sure that in a way that they love to listen. When we say about like something like 用别人喜欢的方式说你 it's just you other people the way they love, they prefer, and express your feeling to them. This is the easiest way to deal with any kind of conflict. Alright? Scammer not sleep. Okay, so I trust but scammer not sleep. No worry. Scammer no sleep. Karma will punish them, not you. They are the one who will be punished. Think about it. Just think about this one. Have trust in the universe. People who are doing bad things, they will suffer. Do you think they will feel happy when they scam other people? Deep down in our heart, we feel guilty when we hurt someone, when we scam someone. They will be suffering for their whole life. No, I got scammed last week. Last week because we scammed like 20k USD from someone from Vietnam. They scammed our account. It's okay. They will get punished. No need for us to care. Right? This is their karma. If I'm okay, I let go of myself. I'm at peace. I'm happy. They will be suffer, not me to suffer. If you change the position that I got scammed, you suffer, then you are suffering. Really, you cannot move on. Right? How do you deal with someone who keeps acting and instill fear and publicize our weakness and mistake to everyone? Okay, so it means that someone try to like play like they want to, so they don't like you, and they keep saying bad thing about you, right? You know, that's two way. The first way, are you strong enough to welcome this? When someone is famous, think about if you are famous, you will have someone that's dislike you and they will just expose your weakness. Feel that's one. If someone talk about your weakness, feel like you're the popular person. Yes, go ahead. No worry. I will be more famous, I will popular because you envy about me. That's why you talk about these kind of things. Okay, scenario one. Scenario one. Because when you are famous, sure, there will be some dispute. Sure, there will be someone dislike you. They keep talking about bad things, but even create fake story for you. That's something you cannot control. No need to fear about that one. The second scenario is that that is something you need to fix. What they're telling you is maybe really that's something you should not be keep doing it. Maybe those weaknesses, those problems are something that you need to fix it by yourself, because other people observe you more clear than how you observe yourself. So they can see you more clearly, they can tell you, they can expose your weakness, then you know what you need to fix. We can never see ourselves clearly. You need to ask someone like your wife, your husband, your kid, or your friends to tell you what's wrong with you. Because everyone at the end of the time, they just love themselves too much. They don't even believe that it's a mistake. But when someone tell you, you feel, no, you talk about me, no. They will oppose, right? But when you welcome someone's opinion, someone's suggestion, that's how you grow. Right? If I close your mind for 30 minutes, I will fall asleep. Okay, could you recommend us a good book related to this topic? So this topic is about what? About mistake, right? 不抱怨的世界。喺嗰個細書櫃嗰度，我記得好似喺嗰度。And I will see there's one more. So I'm looking at my bookshelf. Okay, wait for a minute. So about guilty. Okay, let me search on my computer. Okay, in Chinese we call it 不抱怨的世界。不抱怨的世界。This one. A complaint-free world. How to stop complaining and start enjoying the life. Okay, this one is one of the best talking about this concept. Okay, it's have an English version, also a Chinese version. This is one really, really good for this one. And then another one is called 灵魂出生。This one is good. 灵魂出生前计划。Okay, your soul gives the healing before you are born. Another book is called this one. So these two books is for really for enlightenment. The first book, the one about a complaints free, they're basically about telling you no need to complain about mistake. Okay, and the second one, the healing power of life you planned before you were born. This is talk about something, all your life is well planned before you were born. This is the concept you want to say. So no complain, just live your life. That's it. Right? So this two book is really good. Go grab it. This is really good book for these two books. Okay. What's the most compassionate way to help a passive aggressive person? So a passive but also aggressive person, right? So it's passive and also aggressive. Okay. It all starts with understanding. You need to know why. You help him to chase back the reason why he become like that. Never fix the superficial problem. No need to fix the superficial problem. You cannot fix it. Because you don't know why they have this problem. Talk with them. Ask them about their childhood. Ask them about the reason why they are like that. Be frank with them. Just talk. The best way to deal with a problem is to listen. To let them talk more about themselves. When they talk about what the topic they like to talk about, that's the reason why. And that's the how they can be improved. Because everyone just want to, trust me, a lot of people love to talk. But they don't have someone love to listen to them. Be a listener. That's how you can control them, influence them, and then slowly they will open their hearts and tell you why. And then when you know the why, that's how you can make a change to them. right? I hope this can answer your question, Michael. So you can see, I love to talk, but when I'm doing the coaching call with you guys, I also love to ask a lot of questions to really understand more about yourself, because you are the one who deals with your problem, not me. Ourselves is always the one who deal with our problem. It can never let other people to deal with it. It's always start with you. So you need to be eye open themselves to let them to deal with the problem by themselves. When they talk and talk and talk, they realize they are really bad. They realize they need to fix themselves. Then they will take action to fix themselves. All right. So I think we have to. I think this is a good live. Okay, I also answer some question. Maybe the next coming live, maybe next Friday, I will do maybe just one topic, and then I will let you guys to go through with a lot of questions. Then I can do more Q&A. Maybe actually I love more interaction. So maybe next week we can like half topics and a half Q&A. So you guys can ask me basically everything, and then me and Cherry can answer for you guys. Maybe this can really give some help to you, because when we answer question, it actually help you also other people as well. Because some of you may never see this problem, but when you ask it, you can help other people to deal with it as well. All right. So today, this week homework, look for problem and look for questions, because when the moment you find the question, actually you have found the answer. Question first, answers later. You cannot find the answer without the correct question, right? So list me some question. Next week, just give it to me. Okay, me and Sherry are gonna be there for you guys. All right. So thanks for coming. Thanks Kai for the motivation. Okay. Thanks Hoisin. Okay, I love your notes, Hoisin. Okay. So thanks for coming for today. We love more interaction with you guys, and make sure to go to our Facebook group. Maybe tonight or tomorrow I will share the new book, the PDF about 6 senses meditation. You go ahead and grab it and also practice about your 6 sense meditation. All right. So after this live tomorrow, please come back to this video, the link. Just give me a comment about what you love, how much you have learned from this live. This will be good enough for us. Not a lot, just 1 people here. You see 23 people. Please give me a like on this video. Just click the thumbs up button, and then tomorrow you just click the same name. You go here to give me some comment. There will be 10 to 20 comments, and then YouTube, if you like it, you will share with more people. Okay, just do me a small favor. They can really make a change. All right. So thanks for coming. Thank you. Me and Cherry appreciate it, and bye bye.